Willkommen zurück. So, ich habe mittlerweile gemerkt, dass hier überall Kabel lang laufen. Die Schalter, die wir betätigen müssen, sind wahrscheinlich am Ende dieser Kabel. Und da die Wachen anscheinend auch ein bisschen blind sind. Laufe ich dem halt ein bisschen direkt hinterher.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 6.
Okay, an das kommen wir aber nicht ran. Da steht der Typ im Weg.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Okay.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Tja, wir waren auf der anderen Seite hier noch nicht. Vielleicht ist das da. Da war ja auch ein Typ. Die Tür ist jetzt zu. Was ist hier eigentlich drin? Okay, hier ist auch was zum Finden. Ein Buch.
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
Wir können das Gas andrehen. Ein Rad müsste noch irgendwo sein. Da läuft auf jeden Fall auch ein Typ lang. Pharmacy.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
Oh. Vielleicht das hier. Ja.
My new friend's sleeping pills. Scopolamine, morphine, opium.
Das Buch nehmen wir auch mit hier.
Nothing but common drugs.
Er ist jetzt hier reingegangen. Gehen wir mal kurz aus dem Weg. Wir haben ja jetzt im Grunde die Pillen. Ja, die haben eine kurze Aufmerksamkeitsspanne. Oh, hier sind Schlüssel. Und jetzt diese Türen hier aufmachen. Wir bringen dem mal seine Pillen hier.
I've got what you want.
Show me.
Hier,
There.
kannst du haben.
And remember, They don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows, they're everywhere. Make them
Wir
go.
haben eine Trophäe gekriegt.
What now?
Jetzt werden wir gleich da hinten hingehen, in den Raum.
That nonsense again.
Ein Buch, okay.
What carnage?
Hier ist auf jeden Fall der Hebel.
All the levers are activated.
Das heißt, wir können jetzt das Gerät anschalten. Wahrscheinlich ist das mit den Rädern und dem Gas ein Alternativweg. Natürlich kommt er jetzt hier lang. Wo lang geht der Typ jetzt? Da geht er einmal außen rum.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going on? Is there somebody? Gotta let Fuller know.
Ich hoffe mal, dass das reicht, um sich hier zu verstecken. Offenbar reicht das. Tja. Dann gehen wir. Was ist das denn?
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
Ja.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Ja, was ist mit dem Gerät?
Sanders! What the hell?
Du solltest vielleicht verschwinden hier.
Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
Ja. Offenbar nichts, was uns jetzt irgendwie angreift. Gott! Jetzt habe ich mich erschreckt. Dieses Gas. Vielleicht hätten wir das vorher noch abschalten sollen oder so.
Damn! The gas! Oh, my head.
Later. We need to move on.
Villa der Hawkins. Wahnsinn betreten. Oh, Cut-Sequenz. Was ist das bitte?
Who goes there?
Immer mit der Ruhe, Alter.
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Was, war das jetzt alles nur ein Albtraum?
Who knows what he could do if what you say is true?
That is precisely why.
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Okay.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Ja. Was sollten wir ihnen sagen?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
Geistig.
How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Vielleicht wäre Das ist keine so gute Idee.
Sanders started screaming and convulsing.
Convulsing? That doesn't fit with his history.
Then his body got all crooked.
What in God's name? And you were alone with him?
He accused Sarah Hawkins of being the culprit.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
Ja.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Ja.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Ja. Wie hast du das überhaupt überstanden? Ja, sollen wir gehen? Okay, wir gehen einfach. Wohnsitz der Sanders.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders? I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Ach, die ist auch hier.
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Tja, das haben wir wohl.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Ja. Dazu müsste ich Profi sein. Ich würde sie ungern sagen, aber...
I expected to find you more grief-stricken than this by the death of your husband.
I do not like the tone of your allusion, sir. I had long months to weep every tear in my body, and to accept, if not my fate, at least that of my husband. And so I'm sorry to disappoint you if you're expecting more hysteria and grieving widow in my voice. Rest assured, however, my anger is real. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Tja. Wir können Redegewandtheit testen. Machen wir mal.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Ja.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Tja, schauen wir das Bild an, vor dem er uns gewarnt hat, dass wir es nicht anschauen sollen. Aber das machen wir in der nächsten Folge. Bis dann.